Action. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, improving NBA officiating has gone high-tech. Today, the NBA uses the proprietary game review system, which is broken down from double-digit camera angles. Analysts spend a day or two dissecting each game. And, Kevin, that data is used for evaluating, training, and communication with the teams.
Isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating stuff, DA. Thank you. A look at the Magic starting group. They've got Anthony. Bol is out there with Wendell Carter. Then there's Banchero. And it's Ross in at the two-guard spot. And for the Rockets, the post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Christopher in at the point guard position. Now we know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But, Greg, you think it should be moved to later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an All-Star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
Now here's Anthony. And Bol wide open. He shoots. Those three-pointers off the mark. Inside. Ross with the steal. Pass to Bol. Count that one. Bol's got the first basket of the game for the Magic.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be, and Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
Kicks to Green. In the corner, Smith with it. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. And how about a look at the most recent power rankings? Very telling, even though, guys, we're just still in December. You look at the Timberwolves. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And checking out the Magic, they're still sorting out their roster, trying to find a way to unlock their full potential in a holding pattern, if you will. And that could change, though, at any moment.
Now here's Anthony. In the corner, Bol with it. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Here's Anthony. Carter finds Anthony. A three-pointer off the mark. Ross against Green. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. 6 to shoot. Here's Christopher. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. GA, the Houston Rockets coming off back-to-back losing seasons. And that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positives and see the road ahead, but listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
Now, here's Banchero. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. And here are the Rockets now. Paolo Banchero unable to get his last shot to go in. And finished off by Banchero.
You love it when a point guard is eager to reward open men, and Cole Anthony delivering the ball on time and on target.
The pass to Green, and some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Christopher, covered by Anthony. Smith kicks to Green. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Oh, not even thinking about it. When Green is catching and firing like that, you know he's feeling it.
Now here's Anthony. Last game we saw him score 14. To the paint. Ross, that's good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
And Carter with his second chance points.
Boy, that's a big-time effort play by Wendell Carter Jr. This guy gives you everything he's got.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Great open look there. Green's got 6.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here's Bull. A 14-point game for him in the win against Atlanta.
Boy, and defensively, he had them off balance. He was able to come away with 4 steals.
And the foul on Wendell Carter. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Orlando making a change here. Isaac's checked in. The Rockets trail. Green passes to Şengün. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
To the middle, and stolen by Şengün. Here's Christopher. 17 points for him last game against San Antonio.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And Anthony's got the ball here for the Magic. They trail by 3. And the turnover again by Orlando. A moment now to check out some numbers for Wendell Carter. Houston leading by 3. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And Isaac throws it down.
Well, there's tremendous length with Jonathan Isaac. How about the ability to finish with authority? Go ahead, young sir.
The Rockets have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Outside, Green. And Bull pulls it down.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Isaac. No good on the 3.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title winning days back in '94. when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
No luck that time either. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
Here's Christopher. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Pass to Şengün. Feeds it to Smith. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's his first foul for the Rockets. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Şengün. And Porter subbed in for Josh Christopher. Franz Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Ross. He's defended by Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Green. That one wide left.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
That puts them in the lead.
Yeah, Cole Anthony is unafraid to take on anybody willing to finish through contact. Yes, sir.
Outside, Green. He's defended by Wagner. Back to Green. Shot to stop the run. And it's sent back by Isaac. Anthony looking it over. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Now, here's Isaac. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Banchero, that's good.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Green kicks to Porter. He's defended by Wagner. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Orlando leading. And here is Suggs. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Shooting two.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Free throw good, Smith. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG, Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range, so great bloodlines.
Tate, he's checked in for Houston. Gordon comes in for Jalen Green. Orlando also making some changes. Bamba is checked in for Banchero, and it's Fulton for Cole Anthony. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
Magic shooting 47% from the field to start things off. Suggs with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Wagner on the wing. Tate covering. Shot from the low block. Bamba's shot is off.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Another miss by Houston. Now here's Fultz. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. Lobbed up there for Isaac. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
And it's Porter with the ball for Houston. For the three. Offensive rebound. Fernando.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Fultz against Porter. And finished off by Wagner.
Well, Markelle Fultz trying to be a better floor general, on time and on target. Do that consistently.
Rockets have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Porter finds Gordon. Smith with it. He's covered by Isaac. Now Tate. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Gordon with it. Isaac picks him up. And it's Gordon missing. Here's Fultz. Out to the right wing. Suggs. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Houston's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Outside Gordon. This is it to Fernando. Wagner against Tate. Second shot opportunity. Fernando, that's good. And the Rockets lead by 2.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Fultz looking around. Here's Wagner. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That shows you the combination of size, strength from Franz Wagner. Like, seriously, well done right there.
The Magic shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well. Just about 75% from the line.
Wagner, no good on the free throw.
And something about Franz Wagner, a model of consistency. As soon as he came into the league, you know what you'll get from him every night.
Now, here's Porter. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And with Wagner, he'll be a bigger part of this team as he grows.
Kevin, and he'll be able to contribute without being a focal point. It has a game that can blend with any other group on the floor. As his confidence grows, he'll continue to make a larger impact.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the Rockets making a change here. Martin's checked in. That one is no good.
And Berlin native Franz Wagner was only stateside a few years before coming to the NBA.
Well, the beauty about him, though, is Franz has an incredible skill set offensively, and that translates to any language. Consider this guy is a multi-tool player. He can stretch it to deep. He can shoot the mid-range. He's fine around the cup. He'll board it, and he's an excellent playmaker. Boy, this guy can fit in just about anywhere.
Here is Porter after Jonathan Isaac's bucket. That one falls.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Now, here's Suggs. No points in the game yet for him. It's stolen by Martin. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Gordon with no one around, and it's Suggs with the rebound. The Magic shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Pass to Fultz. He kicks to Suggs. Back to Fultz. No good on the triple.
Well, he's got tremendously long arms, so Jonathan Isaac's so good at contesting that shot.
It's a tie game here in Houston. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
Here's Christopher. This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Cole Anthony is out there with Terrence Ross. Then there's Bull. Then there's Carter. And it's Isaac in at the small forward position. Here's Christopher. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for. So he gets them both. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Orlando Magic, trailing by 2. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
And for Houston, they're shooting 41% for the game. Here's Christopher, covered by Anthony. Pulls up. Houston gets it back. Fernando, the pass to Şengün. Second chance effort, and the layup is up and in. Şengün's got his second basket of the game.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Now the pass to Bol. No good. Rockets leading by 4. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. It's stolen by Anthony. From deep. The Magic again can't hit.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
The quick look, no good that time. The Magic trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Bol kicks to Anthony. It's stolen. And it's Houston on the break. Pulls up for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 5 points in the game. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Rockets.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Isaac misses.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Jalen Green's checked in for Bruno Fernando. And a change for the Magic. Banchero's checked in. Rockets leading by 7. Outside, Martin. Pass to Şengün. Here's Christopher. And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Smith checked in for Houston. Here's Green. It's deflected.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Here's Green.
Well, to be able to contest without fouling, he does his best, Wendell Carter Jr., to stay all over the shooter and make that a tough shot.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Here's the teardrop. And it's Banchero missing.
Well, he's got to be embarrassed for attempting that one. You got to think twice about that next time.
Outside, Green. To the wing on the left. From outside, off the mark.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going. Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Passes it to Christopher. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. Rockets have shot 50% from the line on 10 attempts. That's a few too many misses.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Wagner's checked in for Carter. He hits the second from the line. The Magic trail by 6. And here is Anthony. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
The Magic have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Here's Banchero. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Houston leading by 6. Right wing. All sorts of time. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Ross, that's good.
You have to know when to simply catch and shoot, and it serves Terrence Ross very well that time.
Here's Christopher. He has 6. And Houston calls their first time out of the game. Their last encounter was in Orlando, where they were able to handle the Magic.
In a close game against a tough opponent, I thought they did a terrific job of just keeping their composure and not really being rattled.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. They host the Spurs after this one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
And the Rockets making a change here. Porter's checked in. Rockets leading by 4. Porter with it. Banked in off the glass.
Defenses try to test Porter's physicality, but he's adjusted well to it.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And it's finishes like that which have helped them build this lead here in the first half.
Now here's Anthony. Here's Wagner. They shoot again, and it's good on the way in. Wagner's got 6.
Boy, that one takes a level of commitment from Franz Wagner. This guy wants to keep the play alive.
Green, the pass to Şengün. At this time, his first miss in 3 attempts from the field. Here's Wagner. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Wagner's got 4 points in the quarter.
Where you can see the fluidity on the drive by Franz Wagner. This guy very capable of putting it on the deck.
Porter against Anthony. Unloads from 9, and he hits the jump shot. And the Rockets lead by 4.
That's fantastic shot making this quarter after struggling a bit in the first.
Anthony against Porter. Anthony, the pass to Bull. The Magic getting another chance here. Here's Ross. And the rejection by Smith. And stolen by Bull. Pass to Banchero. Over Smith. Second chance shot. Bol, that's good.
The towering presence that is Bol. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Now here is Smith, and it's Smith finishing it off.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Anthony. 4-point game. And the pass to Ross. Out to Anthony. Orlando moving the ball around. And that one's good. Wagner.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Timeout called, the Rockets. And to see your son Greg find success in the NBA, I can only imagine that's going to be so special for you.
It is. I'm a proud papa because something that so few get to experience. So I couldn't be more proud of him and happy as well.
Tate, he's checked in for Houston. Gordon comes in for Jalen Green. The Magic also changing it up. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Banchero. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Cole Anthony. Bucket is good. Porter's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Bol. Back to Fultz. There's Wagner with the 3. Here's Bamba. Rebound by Smith. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Gordon. Makes it off the glass. And now a 5-point Rocket lead.
Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
Now here's Fultz. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Deep 2 from Wagner. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. High arcing shot. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Orlando will come the other way. Fultz kicks to Ross. Wagner from long range. Sinks the triple. Wagner's got 14 points.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Wagner against Tate. Here's the floater. Orlando grabs the miss. Ross has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the dunk by Bamba.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
And for Houston, they're shooting 40% since the beginning of the second quarter. Porter kicks to Gordon. Back to Porter. Smith left side. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Houston making a switch here. Martin's checked in. Orlando's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Fultz, the pass to Wagner. Back to Fultz. Knocked loose. Down low. Here's Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
1:33 left here in the second. Outside Gordon. Back to Porter. Tate against Wagner. Pass to Smith. Bounce pass Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Martin, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Rockets have not set the world on fire at the free throw line. They're just 6 of 12.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Martin. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Jalen Suggs comes in for Ross. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And Bamba no good on that one.
Well, Mo Bamba is the prototypical modern NBA big, right? The size combined with the shooting ability. Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Orlando's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Fultz kicks to Suggs. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Gordon. 41 seconds left in the first half of the game. Now Fultz still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, you love that Markelle Fultz has the ability to draw the defense's hand and get himself to the foul line.
For Orlando, they have missed both of their free throws tonight, 0 for 2 so far. That free throw, no good.
Well, guys, certainly Markelle Fultz had a rocky start with his first organization, but the change of scenery has helped him immensely, and I think he's proven, while still finding his footing, that there is a place for him at this level.
And he sinks the second. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Houston. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. And that one is good. Porter's got 10.
A stringy guard, Porter Jr. can rise up with the best of them. They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Porter against Fultz. Out to the right wing. Suggs. No good with the triple. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Rockets ahead, up by 3. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
This is what the home fan loves to see. Their squad coming out and putting together a strong performance. We'll see a couple individual standouts, but what really stand out is how hard they work and how they're playing together.
Check. What'd you think about Orlando?
It's the work they've done in the paint that's impressed me the most. A lot of their points have come from the inside. They need to keep that production in the post coming in the second half.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Christopher in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Back to Smith from outside the arc. Goes back up. Here's Şengün. And Bol pulls it down. The Magic trail by 3. Fades away. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Magic. To the inside. The shot's good from Smith. And the Rockets lead by 3.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Well, Orlando shooting 43% for the game. Pass to Banchero. Now, here's Wagner. Covered by Smith. To the middle. Whoops, they pick off the pass. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
Good place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Ross passes to Wagner. Over Smith. And it's Wagner missing. Rockets leading by 3. Out to Smith. And that's a foul called on Bol Bol. That is his first foul of the game. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for the Magic. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Houston moving it around.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
There's the pass to Bol. Now, here's Banchero. Here's Christopher. No good off the back of the rim.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
Doris, you have to appreciate how confident Cole Anthony is in his game.
Kevin, I love the swagger this young man plays with. He feels and believes that he can score on anyone at the NBA level. And that kind of attitude is what, to me, makes this guy unguardable. And, Greg, I cannot imagine how proud you are as his father.
Well, Doris, there's no doubt that I'm proud of him. And you're right. He probably does think he can score on just about anybody, even when he can't.
And he knocks down the first one.
Cole Anthony, a guy who has just tremendous feel for the game. He's obviously been around it from the time he was very young. Just understands where the ball should be at all times. Good passer, aggressive scorer.
And both free throws good for Anthony.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. No good on the free throw. And Orlando making a change here. Isaac's checked in. And the second free throw, good. The Magic trail by 4. Outside Anthony. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Now, here's Banchero. He's guarded closely. And it's Green slamming it down.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
Here are the Magic now. They trail by 6. Outside Anthony. To the left side wing. Here's Banchero. That shot missing, so Houston will take it the other way. Pass to Christopher. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
It's stolen by Smith. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody down. And it's Green slamming it down.
Showing off the athleticism. Green's eyes light up when he's on the break. Easy to see why.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 6. Here's Banchero. The Magic again can't hit.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Green passes to Christopher. And he jams it with authority.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
Now here's Anthony. Passes to Isaac. And they get it. Here's Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. And so it's Houston with it after the Magic pick up 2. Green, the pass to Şengün. Over Bol. Rebound by the Magic. Banchero's got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low. Here's Isaac. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 6th rebound on the night. Rockets leading by 8. And some nice passing there by Houston. The shot. And Bol pulls it down. Bol's got 11 rebounds in the game. Anthony, the pass to Bol. Back to Anthony. This one for three. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got his 8th rebound here tonight. It's deflected. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Here's Bol. Drops it in from 11 feet. Bol's got 4 this quarter.
Hard to fathom, but he is really fluid in terms of getting up and down the floor. Bol making himself a capable threat all over the floor.
Here's Christopher. He's got 8. Timeout called, the Rockets. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Kevin Porter's checked in for Alperen Şengün. The Magic also changing it up. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Bol. Carter comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Ross. Now here's Green. He's got 10. Shoots from the right block. Tries again. No good. Shot missing. And Orlando the other way now. And here's Banchero. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Banchero's got 8.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
Porter passes to Christopher. There's the triple. And Bamba pulls it down.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Houston making a switch here. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. They've led by as much as 10 to the paint and finished off by Martin.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's Anthony. He's got 6. Bamba finds Anthony. And it's off from three-point range. Gordon against Fultz. From 11 feet away. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. The Magic trail by 6. And Wendell Carter Jr. Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on you. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
Here is Porter. After the Magic pick up 2. Pass to Tate. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
4th foul of the night. Now he needs to be smart. Can't reach in and pick up something foolish.
Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. The pass to Bamba. He dishes it to Banchero. Another shot. Bamba kicks to Fultz. Bamba against Smith. Fultz misses the 3. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Rockets leading by 4. And it's time for an injury report. And now, David Aldridge has an update for us on Jonathan Isaac. David, what's the news there?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Orlando let me know his status. He said he looked at the wrist, and fortunately, it looks like there's no significant damage. And they count on him to provide in all ways. Now that he's out, they're in a precarious situation. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Franz Wagner's checked in for Bamba. The Magic trail by 6. Fultz with the ball. Inside. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Carter. Anthony's got 10 points.
Boy, what a great find by Carter Jr. Not a ball-stopping big man. You gotta love it.
Pass to Martin. Outside, Porter. Off target from outside. Orlando's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Anthony, the pass to Banchero. And that one, good. Now just a 2-point Rocket lead. Now here's Porter. He's got 10. Passes it to Gordon. And here is Tate. Back to Porter. Outside Martin. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Paolo Banchero. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
That one is off. And he's good on the second. 1:57 left in the third quarter. Fultz dishes to Carter. And here's Anthony for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. They've led by as much as 10.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Fultz against Martin. Here's Gordon. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. And now that's 11 points for Eric Gordon.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Here's Martin. And that one, good. And the Rockets lead by 7. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. Outside Anthony. Pass to Wagner. Back to Anthony. And he makes good on the layup. Anthony's got 8 here in the quarter.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact. Tate kicks to Gordon. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Fultz against Green. There's Wagner with the 3. And then Carter with the jam.
It doesn't get any easier than that, guys. Carter Jr. gets the position he wants and goes to town.
Rockets leading by 3. Outside, Green. The pass to Christopher. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Paolo Banchero. And he makes the first. Ross is checked in for Orlando. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Anthony. Pass to Wagner. To the paint. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Christopher, the pass to Smith. Good work defensively by Carter.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Rockets lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. On the court for Orlando, they've got Bowles. Wendell Carter is out there with Franz Wagner. Then it's Terrence Ross, and it's Anthony in at the point guard. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play going to the line for 1.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
One drops. He ties it up.
And like his father, Manu, Bowles' combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Now here's Porter. Green passes to Şengün. Off the left rim and out. Now Anthony. Ross dishes to Carter. Here's Bol. A miss that time would have put him up. And it's Porter with the ball for the Houston Rockets. They've led by as much as 10. Passes it to Anthony. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Magic.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Kicks it to Green. Pass to Şengün. From downtown, connects from three-point range.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Outside Anthony. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's Wagner. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
When you play the forward position as Wagner does, you've got to be willing to continue to play through contact. Regardless of if there's a foul, play through it.
That's good from Wagner.
Guys, when you're talking about young players, the first thing I want to know is, do they have passion and enthusiasm for the game? Franz Wagner, he's got every bit of that.
That one misses.
You know, he couldn't make all of them, and they'll have to settle for just a 1-point lead.
And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That's his first foul. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Porter passes to Christopher. Here's Green. And there's the pass to Christopher. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And really, after that strong first half, he has been in quite the tailspin.
Ross kicks to Anthony. Another miss by Orlando.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3-ball, why do you keep firing from there?
And that is a huge call. That is not who they wanted to see headed to the bench with the outcome still in question. And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Back to Şengün. He feeds it to Porter. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Magic have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Green with the ball. Isaac picks him up.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Ross kicks to Wagner. Pass to Ross. Back to Wagner. Magic working now with the new shot clock. The Rockets have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. And that one's good by Porter.
And we know Kevin Porter Jr. is capable of having big nights. And the way he's playing, this could be one.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Now, here's Porter. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Passes it to Ross. Now, here's Wagner. Here's Bol. Back to Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
It is always so fun to watch a guy with a well-rounded offensive game heat up. Mr. Franz Wagner, welcome to the party.
Pass to Christopher. against the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Now here's Ross. Back to Anthony. Clock at 6. Over Porter. And Anthony with the basket on the assist from Ross. Ross has got his 5th assist in this one. Here is Porter. And the pass to Christopher. Outside, Green. Here's Şengün. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Wagner outside. Ross passes to Bol. Outside, Anthony. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Christopher. And another 3 for Houston.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
So it's Orlando now after the Rockets pick up 3. Isaac outside. Off target from three-point range.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And the shot is good.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Anthony. On the wing, Isaac. For 3, Ross. That shot is off, coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6 to the wing right side. Christopher. Offline with his 3. The Magic trail by 5. And there's the drive and the jam by Ross.
Boy, there aren't many who can finish better at the rim on the move than Terrence Ross. How about the finish?
And it's Porter with the ball for the Houston Rockets. Now a timeout called by Houston. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Cole Anthony.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Smith checked in for Kevin Porter. Now to change for the Magic. Banchero's checked in. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, here's the message Stephen Silas gave to his team. This is a close game, as you know, and he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move. Right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Ross got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Ross with the steal. Deep 2 from Wagner. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Passes to Christopher. And here is Şengün. Smith dishes to Green. Pass to Şengün. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one is on Bol. And the first one at the line is good. And so he's able to get one of two.
You know, he may be kicking himself for that one miss, but establishing the two-possession lead was key.
Out of hand on it. And Bull pulls it down. The Magic trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Down low and stolen by Şengün. And they're on the break. Lets a floater go. Here's Smith over Banchero. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Smith.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
To the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Smith. Tries to save it. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Here's Christopher, covered by Anthony. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Banchero, that one doesn't go. Good work defensively by Smith. Rockets leading by 8. Here's Christopher. The putback. Misses the follow-up. Well, Orlando shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Ross kicks to Anthony. Another miss by Orlando. Houston's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. The pass to Green. Pass to Christopher. 6 to shoot. Looking to get back on track here. Nice defense from Wagner.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Now you have to stay with the play when you feel contact because you get a chance for maybe a three-point play. In this opportunity, free throw coming for Mr. Cole Anthony. And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Porter's checked in for Houston. And a switcher also for Orlando. Okiki's checked in for Franz Wagner. And it's Porter with the ball for the Rockets. They've led by as much as 10. Takes it from 10, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And the first one drops. And the Magic making a change here. Wagner's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis and get away from the sloppy fouls.
The Magic trail by 8. Outside Anthony. Pass to Ross. Bull with it. He's against Smith. And it's Banchero missing.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for the Magic. Anthony, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Cole Anthony mixing it up on the interior. Nice job drawing the contact. This guy is unafraid.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Back to Porter. 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot. There's Green with the 3. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his 5th assist in this one. Anthony with it. Pass to Ross. Here's Banchero. And he banks in the layup.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Porter looking it over. To the inside. The 8-footer. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Magic trail by 10. And there's Banchero on the assist by Bull. Banchero's got 10 points in just the second half. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Green outside Porter. Houston moving the ball around. Şengün passes to Green. And a miss there on the triple. Magic shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby. 38%. Anthony kicks to Ross. Here's Bamba. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Well, let's remember, Mo Bamba is 7 feet tall. He is a challenge for the defense to get a good contest.
And Bamba drops them both.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Timeout call for Rockets. They're ahead by 6. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter of this one. .110 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Porter. There's the pass to Smith. And that's a foul called on Bol Bol. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. There's a minute left in the fourth. Pass to Banchero. Now Porter outside Green. Outside Porter. 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. No good there. The Magic go the other way with it.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
And finished off by Porter.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
And one of those guys who fell in the draft the year he came out due to injury. Porter healed up and has taken the league by storm.
And Porter drops them both.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
Lets it go from deep. It's good. So we see the Rockets get the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Owens, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long.